Hello everybody, my name is Starupter. Welcome to my spoiler-free review for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. This is a Netflix original. It consists of 8 episodes at around 20 or so minutes each. So yes, a very quick, easy binge. And wow, what a binge it was, because I wasn't expecting to be this captivated by a younger audience TV show that is from the Jurassic Park universe. And this is the first time you're actually getting a Jurassic Park universe TV series. And man, I think they really captured the feel. So just to give you a quick synopsis, we have 6 kids arriving at Camp Cretaceous, a summer camp. They all arrive there for different reasons. One kid won a contest to get there by playing this VR game. Another kid is there because they have connections. Another kid is sponsored as an athlete by Jurassic World. So that's how they get there. So you have all these kids that arrive there. They have their differences. They don't really get along at first, but they soon have to realize how to get along because they get into problems where the dinosaurs get loose. It wouldn't be Jurassic Park or Jurassic World if there wasn't some kind of dinosaur breakout, right? So this is all about survival for them. They have to get off the island. They have to band together. And that is really the crux of season 1 of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. So getting into my positives for this show, man, this is actually really similar to that feel of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, where you have the sense of wonder with the dinosaurs, but then you also have the sense of terror when they get out, that kind of nail-biting tension you have, that on the edge of your seat type of feel. And they really captured things like the sound of the dinosaurs, like the velociraptors, the T-Rex ripped right out of the movies. You have that classic John Williams theme that is sprinkled throughout these episodes, which just added to that level of grandeur for me. I think the animations of the dinosaurs themselves look great. They do, you can compare them to the movies. They look really exceptionally awesome. The animations, how they move, how these dinosaurs behave, it seems like it would be pretty realistic. I think that the diverse background for the kids really helps flesh out these characters and give them a deeper meaning. They all have their reasons for being at Jurassic World, and you do see these characters develop over time. This show is very much a serialized show. It's not episodic where it's like each episode is a one-off. Like, it does feel almost like a 3.5 hour movie, which I think is a great thing. They leave off these episodes on great cliffhangers, as Netflix shows usually do, so you're kind of roped in instantly to watch the next episode. And like I said, they're all very much on the shorter side, so you could really blow through this thing in like a single day if you really wanted to. I think the character of Darius, who is the main character, is a very sympathetic character. This is the character that I would be kind of as if I was 5 years old or so, even though these kids are about 15 years old or so. He is the kid that you're looking through Jurassic World's his lens for the first time, right? You're arriving at Jurassic World, and he has this sense of wonder. He has been loving dinosaurs since he was a kid. So to see these things up and moving in this day and age when they should be wiped out, you get that sense of wonder. You get that kind of scene that Alan Grant was experiencing the Brontosauruses for the first time and how he just fell to his knees. It's that sort of feeling from the kids. So that I really did appreciate. There's great themes here for friendship, for sacrifice. Remember, this is a show that's geared for more for the younger audience, but it does have more complexity. There's some plot lines here, plot threads involving death and involving other complex things that I got to applaud them for including in a show that I thought would be just very superficial. And that's the interesting part of about the show. Now, what I really like about this show, season 1 at least, is the references and the tie-ins to Jurassic World. So it gave me a very, if you guys are familiar with Star Wars Resistance, how it ties into The Force Awakens, I got that vibe here with Jurassic World, how it ties into the movie Jurassic World. You actually have some events that are happening parallel with each other. You're seeing scenes from Jurassic World from the viewpoints of the kids. So I love when shows do that. I think this handles that kind of synergy very well, more so than a lot of things I've seen in the past. With that being said, I'm going to get into my negatives here for the show, and I will say there's a pretty big difference between the dinosaur animations and the kids animations. The kids look a lot like The Sims. They're very simplified, although I will say one redeeming quality about the animation for the kids is that the hair, the rendering for the hair, looks really good. Like, I always criticize the video game hair for being just, they can't get that right, but for whatever reason, DreamWorks nailed it with the hair on the kids in this one. Some characters should have died like 3 times in the first episode alone. So yes, we know it's for a younger audience. They can't just viciously kill kids off, of course, but maybe put them in situations that aren't so interesting when you look at an apex predator or like a dinosaur and be like, how did that dinosaur not kill that kid? But anyway, and I will say it is pretty derivative of the originals. I feel like there was a sheet with a bunch of check boxes that they were going through and checking off, like, oh, do we have a scene with dinosaur poop? Okay, we got that from Jurassic Park. Oh, do we have a scene where we are chasing down dinosaurs in vehicles? Oh, we got that from Jurassic World. Oh, do we have a scene where we are just basically going and surviving in the wild? Oh, yes, we got that. So very much derivative of the original Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fan of Jurassic Park through and through. I love Jurassic Park. I mean, that's why my username Star Raptor is partly because I love Jurassic Park so much with the raptor. So, but I would like to see, hopefully, maybe with season 2, that they kind of get away from that and do more unique things. And there were plenty of unique things in this series for sure. Like, for instance, they had the monorail being attacked by pteranodons. You know, that kind of stuff we had never seen before. So that, at least, I do appreciate. So with that being said, I got to give Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous a score of 8 out of 10. I think this is great for a first season of this show. I didn't know what to expect. I seen the trailers, yeah, but still, I didn't know if this was going to be even worth, like, getting a season 2, and I can sit here and say, please watch this show because I want to see a season 2. The way season 1 leaves off on that cliffhanger, man, oh man, I think there's more potential for this series going into a season 2 than there was with season 1, building up those characters. You have the introduction of those characters. There's still a lot of plot threads that are left over from season 1 that they could make into a beefier plot mechanism for season 2, and I think there could even be maybe a season 3 and a season 4. There's lots of potential with this series. I think it's done great, and I really hope that other people watch this show because, you know, Netflix, they don't do the best job of promoting their series. Although if you walk into like a Target or a Walmart, I've seen on end caps they have like a giant display of Camp Cretaceous toys. Imagine if I was 5 years old and the show came out, I would be all over it. I'd be getting every toy. I'd be watching every episode about 3 times a day. That's how much I think this is going to resonate with the younger audiences. So what do you guys have to say about Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous? Are you going to watch this one? Let me know in the comment section down below. For more on reviews, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel as I talk about different pop culture every single week. That's going to do it for me, Star. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Star Raptor.